What's going on YouTube? So what I'm going to do here is just show a quick pre-workout meal that I like to have. Nothing fancy. It's going to be a sweet potato with some egg whites. And for the fat, I actually like to just cook the eggs in coconut oil. So what I'll do is, I got the sweet potato already in here. What I did was I cut it up into little cubes and then just put a moist paper towel on top of it. And what I'm going to do is microwave that for about 4 or 5 minutes just to soften it up a little bit, and then when the eggs are almost done, just throw those into the pan with the eggs just to cook them a little bit more. And it's as simple as that, nothing special, and I'll pretty much show you how I do it. When I do use non-stick cooking spray, I've been using Trader Joe's coconut oil spray, but since I read that you shouldn't be using non-stick sprays on these expensive non-stick pans, I went ahead and got, which I've used before, but coconut oil. So it could substitute for olive oil, has a much higher smoke point, it deals with extremely high heat much better, so pick yourself up some coconut oil. Great source of healthy fat. So that's what we're going to do. You see, one serving is going to be a tablespoon or 15 milliliters. We're just going to use a half of a serving because it will coat the entire pan. So we'll go ahead and set the scale to 0. Take some coconut oil. It is solid at room temperature and then turns liquid under heat. So another cool thing about coconut oil. So we're going to go for 7 grams, which is half a serving. And we're just going to take that over to the pan. And you see it just immediately turns into liquid, just like any other oil would. Alright, so we'll let that heat up for a minute. So we'll take our egg whites and we'll go ahead and add them to the same bowl the coconut oil was in. I'm going to go for 250 grams. Boom. Alright, so coconut oil is heated up. Add these eggs to the pan and we'll let those cook. Once those start cooking up and those are nice and soft, we'll go ahead and show you what it looks like. Alright, so now that the potatoes are nice and soft after being in the microwave, we're just going to go ahead. The bowl's probably extremely hot, so grab something on it. And add it to our eggs, which are pretty much done. Stick into the bowl. Boom. Now, we just give it another about a minute on a medium to low heat. Let it cook together, and we're going to season that up with some Cajun seasoning, and I'll show you what it's like when it's all done. Alright, so that's the finished product. Nothing too special, you know, simple. Sweet potato and egg whites. Now what we'll do is first take a picture to put it on Instagram. Next, I'll show you how to enter the macros for this meal here. So what we'll do is log this. Very simple. So what we're going to do is add a meal, type in egg whites. First thing that shows up, 100% liquid egg whites. We used 250 grams. 250 grams. Save. Add. We have a sweet potato, which for this meal I used 220 grams. So we'll enter right there. Sweet potato, raw weight with skin. I did weigh it beforehand. It's on 250. What we're going to do is change that. 220 grams. And we can't forget to add the coconut oil that we used. Trader Joe's coconut oil. Half of a serving, 1 serving of a tablespoon, we used half. Save, so there you go right there, 385 calories. So, it's really as simple as that. MyFitnessPal is, I haven't really tried any of the other calorie counters, so I can't say that this one's better or worse or whatever, but it has been excellent. See how easy that is to just track a food? That took me about 15 seconds, and that's what you do with each meal. You weigh it out and you track it. So tracking macros isn't very hard. If you guys like these types of videos where it's, you know, very informal, just me holding the camera vlog style, showing you my meals, click that thumbs up and leave a comment down below. I appreciate it. And this is my pre-workout meal, so I'm gonna eat this and then hit the gym. I'll talk to you later. Yeah! Back in the gym. Alright, so I watched Brandon Campbell's last video where he did some twins impression, so I felt the need to do it. So shout out to the twins, I guess, and shout out to Brandon Campbell of Campbell Fitness.